Hey guys, Tomboy601, and welcome to the channel where we try to add a little bit of tech to all parts of your life. Today we're going to be taking a look at what happens when a camera company decides to branch out and weigh in on the competition. So Wyze, you may know them for their little cams, their wonderful $20, $25 cameras that can go anywhere. And they've decided to branch out in admittedly a kind of weird thing. A couple months ago, they were like, "Hey, you know what? I know we're doing pretty well minus the whole person detection in the camera department. We're gonna try our method of just cheap manufacturing at commodity prices for something else. We're gonna go to fitness." And I was like, "That's kind of weird, but you know what? I'm in. I'll listen to you." They came out with two products. One is the Wyze Scale. We have it right here. And they also came out with a band. I don't really ever plan on getting the band. I have an Apple Watch. I'll use that to track my fitness. I think that was a bit of a weird place for them to go. But the scale makes sense. What they did with the camera was take cheap commodity priced kind of goods and components like the camera itself and package it in a decent packaging and put some decent software in it. And that's kind of their secret sauce is getting you good enough for a price that just can't be beat. And let me say, I think they've done it again with the Wyze Scale. Now, first off, the price on the Wyze Scale, I think you just cannot compete with any other smart scales out there. The price on these are $20, and you get some really cool integrations that are just kind of top of the class. And for $20, I don't understand how they did it. So one of the key selling points on this is it actually ties in to your Apple Home Kit health kind of thing. So when you use this scale, it recognizes who you are, and then it will send that data to your phone via Bluetooth. You can have your app open when you use the scale, and it will live show you the weight, or you can just step on it, and then when your phone steps into range of the scale, it's smart enough to store and be like, wow, one person in the home is 280 pounds and the other person's 160. If someone who stepped on is 279, I'm pretty sure it's the person who was 280 the last time I checked, not the other person didn't just gain 100 pounds. So it's smart enough to know that, and it sends it to the correct phone. It builds up and has its own profiles within it. It measures you on a couple of things when you do use it. So first off, obviously when you step down on it, it's going to show you the weight. There we go. Just pressing down 30 pounds. And then as long as you leave your shoes off, if you can see, there's kind of 4 sensors in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's broken into quadrants. And that's what it uses to do the other kinds of measurements it does. The other things that it will measure are body fat, muscle mass, body water, lean body mass, bone mass, protein, visceral fat, BMR, metabolic age. I don't really know if it actually measures all of those. The main thing is, of course, the weight, and I actually really, really like it just because of its integration into the whole Apple ecosystem. So, the other thing it does is it does show you a kind of a chart of where you've been and where you've started. You can see mine. I'm a fatty. I know. Fun fact, I weigh as much as Homer Simpson did. I started watching all of the seasons of The Simpsons now that you can watch them in the correct aspect ratio on Disney Plus, and I found out I'm the same weight as Homer Simpson. I don't think I should be proud of it, but hey, that's a fact. Anyways, step on it. After a couple seconds, it'll shoot it to your phone. Right now, it supports Apple Health and Google Fit, and it will be soon integrating into Fitbit and Samsung Health. And I found that really interesting because let's once again get back to the pricing on this thing. It's $20. That is the cheapest thing in the market here. Fitbit has one, and it's $50. This is less than half the price of its closest competitor, and for similar kind of features of measuring body mass, showing all of that, you're talking like hundreds of dollars. Like, Wyze, once again, I'll say, their ability to pair cheap commoditized hardware that has just become cheap because of economies of scale of our current age, with good enough manufacturing and good enough design and good enough software. I think that's their strength, and they continue to show that that's what they do. Build quality overall on the scale, it's really nice. It looks like a modern piece of technology, and it looks like something you wouldn't mind having in any sort of home, and does not look out of place. But it also doesn't scream, this is technology. So it finds a nice happy medium. It functions just as a scale, and if you want the extra features, it's really easy to use those extra features, and that's kind of the golden ticket and the you know, what you really want out of a piece of tech. And that's kind of why I love this thing. And at $20, once again, I can't stress how cheap that is for something like this that packs in that technology, that has the features, when a regular scale, like, what does a regular scale cost? Let's go to Amazon and check what a regular scale costs. Dumb scales cost $20. Like, yeah. Anyway, if you're in the market for a scale, if you're wanting to get healthy, or you just want to realize how much weight you've put on during this pandemic / time we've all been locked inside, go out, buy a Wyze Scale. It's remarkably cheap. Yeah. So guys, that's the Wyze Scale. I love it. I think it's an easy purchase if you're trying to get healthy, if you're trying to get fit, if you're looking to focus on that part of your life, or if you just kind of want to have a scale. It is nice to have a scale every once in a while. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Next time, we're going to be taking a look at a little bit of anti-mosquito tech. It should be fun. See you next time.